This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so what we have discussed in our yesterday class, guys, we have discussed about objects, fields, all those things. So standard objects, custom objects we have seen, standard tabs, custom tabs we have seen, and also for each one object we can create only one tab at a time, that we have seen. Okay, and after that one anything we have missed, guys? The difference between the standard and custom objects we have seen, and also deletions we have seen. Okay, and let me open the object, open it. Okay, so all those things we have seen, and the currencies we have seen, and the remaining, so layouts. Okay, and the page layout also we have seen. Yesterday we have seen page layout. Okay, so what is the use of page layout? To arrange the fields in a proper order, and if you want to remove, if you want to hide, instead of saying remove, we can say it as a hide. If you want to hide the fields for the business users, so you need to go to the page layout and you need to hide it. And also you can create a separate sections. So here, okay, here you can create a separate section, and you can provide some space, and also add and remove buttons you have seen. Okay, add and remove, so fields we have seen, and we can make as any field as required from the page layout also. If it is a red mark, means this field is required, so from the page layout, and these two fields are made required, so on the field detail page directly. Okay, and also we have seen the difference between the this required to these two required yesterday I told. But going forward, so once we have seen all the other topics, right, and you get to know the clear picture about those things also. Okay, that's it. And how many ways we can go to the page layout? So I told you different ways. One is set up objects, go to object to page layout. Otherwise, so quick access menu, from quick access menu we can easily go to the page layout. Okay, from here, so directly edit layout, that is another option. And from here, edit layout, this is another option. So if you know all the possibilities, that is called subject. Okay, that is called subject. Subject means not only one path. Learning all the possibilities is nothing but a subject. Once you know the subject, and after that one it is very easy to you. Okay, good. And now today topic is first we will finish field dependency, and after that one we will see the relationships. Okay, so what is the meaning of field dependency? Meaning here itself it is a depend field. Depend field, that means field dependency. One field is depending on other fields, that is called field dependency. So childs can depend on parents, same way here also. Okay, so who control the childs? Parents only control the childs by giving the money, by, so everything they can only do, right, for us. So that's called children are controlled by parents. Same way here, field dependency means one field is dependent by another field. Okay, that is a theoretical thing. Let's go to the logical thing. Here we have country and we have state also. We have state also. Now see this one, we have implemented like this. As a developer, we have implemented like this, Salesforce employee. So we are all Salesforce employees from now onwards. So you are not a student, we are not students, we are employees right now. Okay, think in that way always. Okay, now business, so ask the requirement, like they don't want to see country is right side and left, state is left side. They want to see country and state here in the address section. They want to see country and state in the address section. And also they have another requirement, like Russia Institute, I mean Institute, Vivekananda Institute is located in Russia. I told you, right, different countries. Okay, So Russian business users are asking, if I click on this one, okay, Russia, wait, edit this one, let me show you. If I click on Russia, and I don't want to see all other country states also. These are all states or locations for all the countries. Okay, so where Vivekananda Institute is established. So Russian institutes, receptionists, they don't want to see all other states like this. Same as Indian institutes also, receptionists also, they don't want to see so all other states, New Jersey, they don't want, because they are dealing only in India. Understand? So that is the business requirement. Each country can have their own locations, and the business receptionists want to see that country's locations only, that country states only, and they don't want to see other country states. That is the business requirement, guys. Each BU means business user. Okay. Okay. Sorry, business user. This is the requirement. Each business user, each country business user. So in how many countries our institute is locating? I told that not our institute, Vivekananda Institute. So we are working the project for them only, right? India, USA, in these 5, right? Okay. Now, as I mentioned, each country different receptionists are there, different business users are there. So what they can do, if they open Russia, think Russian business user logged in, and they clicked on like this. Okay, they are seeing these states. They don't want to see like this. That is the requirement. Okay, so now what is the solution? This is the requirement one. Requirement, another requirement is country and state fields should locate under address section. Okay, so these are the 2 requirements they have given. So what you can do, so country and states, both locations, okay, they want to display in a address section. So now first requirement, we will see one by one how to do this one. Location, fields changing, place, position, whatever it may be. So what is the option we have? Layout. We have a page layout option, and you need to go to the page layout and arrange the fields first in a proper section. So that's what business users are wanting. So go to edit layout. Okay, next. So what are the 2 fields, guys? Country, right? Click on this one here, country is there. Take the country, right? Okay, and now make this one as like address section. Address section, I want to make a 2 column section. Make it like this simply. Here for each section, properties are there. Yesterday I showed, right? Click on this one. Either 1 column you want or 2 columns you want, your wish. Now if it is a 2 column, you can keep country like this, and state also. See, many number of fields are there. I told you simple technique to identify, right? So search here state and click on this one. See here, it is highlighting, right? So this is the simplest technique in real time, because hundreds of fields are there in real time. How to do? This is where you can identify. Okay, country state. Now save it, and it will take you to the back original page. Okay, your country is there and your state is there. So requirement 1 is finished. We have arranged this one in a proper position. Done. Second one. So each country, so business user want to see their country states only. So now what they are asking is, so you can come down. Okay, if they open, I mean if they select this country, based on that country, so only AP, TN, MH, so and Telangana, these 4 states only can display over here. And if they open USA, it should display New Jersey, San Francisco, California. And if UK business, or I mean business users opened country like that. If they select like that, and only London should display. And for Russia, I think we have not given, so we will add. Okay, we will add going forward that value also. So this is the business requirement. Now the state field is depending on country field. Can you see? That's what they are asking. State field should depends on the country only. This is called field dependency. So how to do it? So you need to go to object. Okay. Once you got to the object, go to the custom field section. So here, can you see field dependency? So just click on the field dependencies. Okay, and you can click on the new button. Okay, as I mentioned, the controlling field is a parent field and the dependent field is a child. Always in our human lives, who controlled us? Our parents only. Okay, our parents only. And some people just for joke purpose, right? Some people told after marriage, who controlled husbands? Wives only, right? So like that. Just a joke, guys. Okay. Okay, so generally, so who controlled us? Parents only, right? So you can select parent field. Here, parent field is what? Country. Why? Because based on the country only, we are displaying the states. Remember, that is called parent field. So country is the parent field. So select country. And dependent is the state. That means if you change the country value and state values would be changed. Okay, click on continue. So till here we are in a good position, nothing is there as of now, right? So now let's do. Can you see here country? How many countries are there? Country values are there. This is the country field and these are all pick list values, remember. And see here, till here it is very easy to you because 5 pick list values are there on the country field. Good, right? Okay, cool. But if you go to state, it is quite different. Can you see repeating? Okay, can you see? Okay. So for dependent field, for child field, you need to see pick list values in this way, not in that way. See here, all are common. Telangana, AP. So how many pick list values are there for state? Go over here, go to fields. Let me show you. Go to state. See here, Telangana, AP, TN, New Jersey, right? So under for each parent pick list value, all child pick list values are displaying. Remember, these are all pick list values. So these are all pick list values added for each parent pick list value. See here, same pick list values are added to each pick list value, each parent pick list value. Okay, this is one parent pick list value, and these are all child pick list values. One parent pick list value, but all child pick list values. One parent pick list value, all child pick list values. If you understand this one, nothing is there now. Okay, so now let's see here. For India, what are the states available? Select those states first. Telangana, AP, TN, MH. So how to select for non-technical guys? Put control. See here, in your keyboard, control is the right. Control, okay, and mouse select it. So 4 values are selected for India. Clear, right? And try to save it. Okay, or include values or try to save it. Do whatever you want. Include values now. Click on this one. Good, right? And these colors are changed. So that meaning is what? For India, these states will be displayed. That is the meaning. Okay, and if you want to check, right, click on the preview. So on a record detail page, edit page, it will be like this. If you select India, only these 4 states will be displayed. And if you select USA, see nothing is there because you have not added anything. Understand? For Indonesia, nothing. For UK, nothing. For Russia, nothing. See here. Why? Because you have included, you have arranged as of now only for India. That is the reason this color is highlighting. For others, you have nothing. So no state is added for each other parent pick list values. Okay, close it. Now for USA, okay, for USA, what are the states available? New Jersey, San Francisco, this one. And next, click on include values. Okay, now again preview it. For these two state, these two countries, you have added states. So preview it. Check it now. For India, how many states are displaying? Only selected 4 states are displaying. See here, Telangana, AP, TN, MH. Good. Or for USA, see here, 3 states are displaying: New Jersey, San Francisco, California, because you have added these 3. Understand? That is the reason. Okay, that is the reason for each parent pick list value. So all child pick list values are displaying. Understand? Yeah. Now for Indonesia, nothing. UK, UK for London, right? Select it and click on include it. Okay, RSN, I think leave it. No states are there. That's it. Here, 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 3 places. Next, once you included, suppose you don't want to, what is that? You don't want like this, think in that way. So what you can do? Click on exclude values. Sorry, select it. Select any country, exclude it. Okay. So once I selected this one, excluded. So why this thing is needed? Generally to revert it back, to undo the things. That means I don't want, okay, this London state to add to UK. I want AP to add to UK. So now include it. Suppose by a mistake I have added AP, okay, and included for UK. This is by mistake I have done. I want to revert it. How to revert it? So select only either this one or anything and exclude. So this is gone now. And now the right is what for UK? London, and click on include values. Now this is right. So that is the use case for exclude values. Just undo the things and don't add that values to the parent pick list value. For that exclude values. Include means add it. So that's it, guys. Any questions? Next only save. That's it. Here any questions? Only here. If you are good, okay, cool, no problem. Okay, cool. So save it. So now you have created one field dependency. So for country is the parent and state is the child. Done. And go back and nothing will be displayed over here. So once you click on the field dependency on the object, right, then only you can see the dependency. Otherwise you cannot see it. Okay. So just click on it, and if you want to go back, go over here and edit it again if you want, and you can see the include and exclude values. And why I'm showing again means because in real time, in near future, right? So in that project you are working, and in near future you might get extra pick list values and extra so values also. Why? Because we don't know, the business is going to establish in some other locations. So those locations you need to add over here. So you need to include those locations also. Okay. Cancel it. Go back. Now go to students tab. Dependence I told, right? For existing records I'm showing. Edit this one. This is for existing records. I will show you for new records also. So country, select India, Telangana, AP, TN, Maharashtra. Okay, see here. So if India business users are seeing this field, selecting country India, automatically, so they can see only so that Indian country states. So for them now their life is very easy. They don't get any confusion. They don't waste their time also. Suppose if USA receptions, selected country USA, automatically only those 3 states so will be displayed. And UK, nothing. Okay, UK, London is there, sorry. Okay, they can select like that. And RSA, see here, Russia, right? So our business is planning to establish in Russia also. So, but location is not okay. So select.
Is admin and the receptionist does the same work or it's different?
Mhm.
Is admin and the receptionist the same positions or they work in different?
Admins means we are admins. We are employees. We are developing this application. We are called admins or developers.
Who is the
Okay.
receptionist?
So receptionist means business users. They are the end users. If you are talking about our admins, SalesForce admins and institute, so data entry people, whoever it may be, you can generally data entry peoples or receptionists both are same only. So in this kind of applications, and if they are different, so for data entry peoples also, what we can do, we will create a user to them, okay, and even while they are entering the data, whoever it may be, so it will be like this only. Even for us also it will be like this only. I am just explaining one small business so that you can easily understand. Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Business, however you want, you can think it. So in my model, see here, you are establishing a business and you can so establish the business as per your knowledge. I am establishing a business and the business rules are as per my knowledge. Understand? So if you want, however you want to use the Salesforce, you can use it, whether for your institute admins or receptionists, your wish. That is your wish because your business. You are the owner and you are the ruler for that business, and you can decide however you want, you can use that one application. But I'm giving one example, and in that example only I'm giving the requirements. Okay, yeah. Next, so that's all guys, this is all about the field dependency. Any questions with related to technology, business wise, your wish? Okay, cool.
మోహన్
Next,
గారు,
yeah.
మల్టిపుల్ ఫీల్డ్ డిపెండెన్సీస్ ఉంటాయా అండి? ఇప్పుడు స్టేట్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ సిటీ కూడా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని అట్లా పెట్టుకోవచ్చా మనం దీంట్లో?
మల్టిపుల్ స్టేట్ తర్వాత పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, ట్రై చేయి ఒకసారి, సరేనా? ఇంకొక ఫీల్డ్ డిపెండెన్సీ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి.
ఓకే సరే.
ఇంకొక ఫీల్డ్ డిపెండెన్సీ ఎన్ని కావాలంటే అన్ని అట్లా క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవడం అట్లా అనమాట. అప్పుడు పేరెంట్ ఒకటి వస్తుంది, చైల్డ్ ఇంకోటి వస్తుంది కదా, అట్లా దానికి లిమిట్ ఉంటుంది ఎంతో, లిమిట్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఆ లిమిట్ చూసండి ఒకసారి.
ఓకే సరే.
ఓకే, కూల్, గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్. నెక్స్ట్, relationships, very important topic guys. Relationships, so generally I'm not talking about the technology, I'm talking about the real life. So so parents, child 1, child 2, child 3, so these parents are having 3 children. Okay, this is our real time, so normal real life, right? Human being life, parent and child. Okay, here generally parents can control children's, right? Under, okay, and if any child is there, if they any persons they want to call these children, they will call with their parents name, right? So this guy is parents of this guy, I mean to say. So like that they will call, right? Okay, so same way. Okay, so same way in Salesforce also we have a relationship. Okay, so technology wise also relationships are there. So let's say add those. Let's see what are the relationships and why we need it. Let's go over here. Create a new one. Don't save it. Okay. Now come to the business wise first. So institute, right? As I mentioned, this Vivekananda Institute. The receptionists. Okay. So institute receptionists want to see how many batches are there, guys? Many number of batches, right? Many number of batches for Salesforce, many number of batches for other technologies, many number of batches for so and so other technologies. Am I right? Like this, I can do it. For each batch, I'm just giving one example, guys. Okay. So think this is Salesforce technology, SFDC. Okay, what is this technology? And these are all what? Batches. That means batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. So 7 a.m. batch, like 8:30 batch, 10 a.m. batch. Okay, and like another time also, give it any time, 12 a.m. batch also. Okay, so totally 4 batches daily we are running for Salesforce technology in Vivekananda Institute. Remember, in that institute, so they are offering like this Salesforce. So suppose if you want to learn Salesforce in their institute, so first they will tell, receptionist will tell, okay, so Salesforce technology 4 batches we are running, and almost 7 a.m. batch started just 1 week back only. They will tell like this, right? Yeah, and for each batch, so many number of students are there like this. A student STD1, STD2, these are all what? Students only. STD3, STD4, STD5. Okay, STD6, STD7, STD8, so on, so like that. Same for each batch, right? STD1, STD2, STD3, STD, like that. Just giving examples, guys. Okay, STD1, STD2, STD, like so on, 40 members, right? 40 for each batch. So this time only for online we have 40 members around. Okay, so for each batch, 7 a.m. batch, these many students are there. Think in that way. And 8:30, this one. And see here for SFDC technology, these batches only for SFDC. So like that. So for different technologies, can you see? Same approach, right? For different technology also. So now you can think this is what technology? Some SaaS. And same way, so like this different batches are there, 2 batches are there, and again, so for 2 batches different students are there. Okay, these are all batch 1, batch 2, and these are all students. So 9 a.m. 11 a.m. like that, and many number of students like yesterday. Okay, so now we are good. So like this, in institute, so many technologies are there. This is the technology, this is technology. They are offering these technologies. So not only this, some other technologies are also there, but I'm just giving one example. Now, so these are all what different batches are there. And for each batch, okay, so for each batch, so these many students are assigned. This is the business requirement, guys. Remember, okay, understand. So this is the business requirement. While they are discussing about the business, they will think in this way. So what they can do is, first they want to store different technologies. Requirement one, they want to store different technologies, okay, separately for each technology. Okay, under the technology, they want to see how many batches are there running currently. For each technology, currently how many batches are running. Okay, that is the requirement. Next, so for each batch, how many students are there? They want to see like a chain link. Like how you know. Let me go to this one. Standard example. Let me open this one. Okay, so think in this way. This is the one, and these are the childs. I'm just giving you an example, guys. Okay, so see here. If I open like this, and under this one I want to see, think this is the technology. Think in this way, and technology, all details we are giving here. If you compare with this first technology name, so think this is the technology name. Suppose if it is a SFDC technology, under this one, these are all batches. So they want to see like this. These are all batches, so totally 4 batches. So you need to add 2 more records like this. Okay, and again, if they click on each batch like this, under this one, they want to see, think these are the students. So here, how many students are there for this batch? They want to so see all those student details. Okay, clear everyone? So they want to see for each batch how many students are there. Okay, and they want to see for each technology currently how many batches are running in a proper. So for that business requirement, you need to so think that design model, data model. Okay, you need to think. So for the design, so here links are there, right? So one thing is related to another thing, and another thing is related to another thing. See here. So in this situation, who are them? These are all students. These are all what? Students. Okay, and we have an object to store the student details also. Cool, right? Okay. Students. Parent is what? Batch. This object, this is a batch. This is the parent. Okay. Student's parent is batch. Batch parent is technology. So what they are asking is, if they click on each technology, okay, and we will display what are the batches running currently, business requirement, and for each batch how many students are there we need to. This is what? This is a child. For this child, parent is batch. For this batch, parent is technology, like that. Understand? It's like grandchildren's, their parents and their parents. So these are called grandparents and father and mothers, like that. Parents, grandparents and grandchildren. In our human life, if you compare with the technology, so it is like that only. Clear? Just understand the business requirement. I'm not asking you to understand the technical wise. I will explain how to do all these kind of things with respect to Salesforce. Clear? Business requirement is clear, or any doubts on the business requirement? Only on the business requirement. How I showed you what they are expecting. If you have any doubts with respect to this business, let me know. Okay, cool. No questions. Okay. So the thing is what? We have students. So we have created object to store all the students. Next, so they are asking batches. See here, this is also a batch. Nothing is there. This is also a batch, but with different technology. Okay. So now first we will create technology object. Remember, first we will create technology object. So the business requirement is, so business persons so want to see students like, not like this, they want to see like, suppose Russian business are there, or UK business users are receptionists are there, USA business receptionists are there. Okay, and you, so whoever asking the question, right, they don't understand. You went to that receptionist in that country, you went to that receptionist, and once you went to the receptionist, you have asked them like, so hey, I want to join Salesforce technology. Okay, you have asked them. So what they can do? First, they will open whether the Salesforce technology is there or not. Right? They will open. They need to know how many technologies are running currently. First thing. Okay, like a tab. Okay, technologies. So they will open Salesforce is there. Okay, once they click on the Salesforce technology, okay, under that how many batches are currently running and how many days this batch is started. So like that they will see. So like I showed you just now, right? We are going to do, think if it is a technology, think it is a technology, if it is a technology. Okay, under that how many batches are running, so those batch list displayed over here, those are called batches. Okay, under each batch, under each batch, so how many students are there, so their list also we can display it. So that's what, guys. One second. Why? In this business, SFDC is object, so batch is tabs, student is record. So Subbu, object tab both are not different. If you have a one object means that should have a, that tab only, not different tabs. Okay, and if you want to create a tab, you should have an object. Remember, if you want to create a record, you should create an object first. Remember, if you want to create a record, you should create an object always. So here, how many objects are there totally? 3 objects are there. One is a technology object, another one is a batch object, another one is a students object. Understand? Okay. So Vinny, did you understand the business requirement? How many technologies are there? They want, okay,
Yes.
they want to store all the details separately, and how many batches are running. Okay, they want to store separately, and how many students are there, they want to store separately. Simply, before going to the business requirement, so business people want to store all these details. So how many technologies are there, they want to store separately. Okay, and they want to store, so how many batches are running for all the technologies, they want to store separately. Remember, so that means you need to create an object for the technology. Object name is technology, you need to create it, and you need to create an object for batch also. Understand? And we have already created object for students. Okay, so once we create, and these are all records only. So these are all 7 a.m., 8:30 a.m. These are all records for the batch object. And SFDC says all these are records for the batch object. Sorry, technology object. Okay. So this is how we can segregate it. And AXC. Now let me show you. Okay, so let me explain here simply. So here I have explained it, and here simply we can see what is this one tab, technology tab. So first we will go technology tab. This is the tab. So how many technologies are offering? Field names, name means technology name. Staff name, staff list for this technology. Topics, modules list. Okay, so these are the three fields we need to create it, guys. Okay, so the values, see here, different technologies and different modules list they are asking. So technology is the object, we need to create it. Okay, and they want to store separately, I told, right? Okay, so see here, technology name SFDC. Think about this one. Staff list right now, me only there, so Mohan. If some so and so ABC is there, ABC list like that. Okay, some JOH and John, Balu, simply. Okay, like that. And module list. So modules are generally admin, development, comma, integration, comma, LIHT like. Okay, these are the modules. Suppose if it is a SaaS technology, I don't know what are the modules available. If you know, tell me, guys. SaaS, I'm just giving for all the technologies. I don't know. Admin, development, simply. Oh, sorry. This is the staff module list, right? And staff list, some Ravi, some Srini. Okay, this is Vivekananda Institute Technology, not our VLR technologies. Okay, so data science, AWS. This is the technology, and the staff name is Akhil. I'm just giving you admin only. Next, okay, enough. So I'm just giving examples, right? These are the three technologies, and in this Vivekananda Institute, so offering different technologies. So as per my training, I'm just giving these three examples. Okay, so these are the data they are having right now. That means this Vivekananda Institute is offering these technologies. Along with this, so many other technologies are there. I have not added over here, and these are the staffs for each technology, and these are the modules they are offering for the technology. Okay, so how to store these details? How to create a structure in Salesforce? So I told you, right? Tab is nothing but an object. Again, going back, tab is, we can call tab here, it is an object, and here columns are nothing but fields in Salesforce. Okay, and these values are nothing but, rows are nothing but records. Going back, right? Records. Okay, so you can see over here, we need to create an object called technology, and we need to create these three fields also, and after that one enter the data. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now, one by one. So let's create an object. What is the navigation to create an object? Setup. Again, whoever joined newly, right, for them it is a revision kind of thing. And search for objects, and create a new custom object. Click on it. So what is object name? Technology. Copy it. Okay, plural label name, technologies. Okay, that's it. And you can see here I told, right, enter the record name. So record name is a required one, and whether you want to go with auto number or you want to go with text, as per your requirement, go with text data type. And technology name is the field I want to add. What is the name I want to add? Technology name only. Okay, good, we are good here. If you want, you can change it. This is the standard field. I told you, right, you can change the label name for the standard field. What is this field? Name. So for every object like this, one standard required field will be there. Okay, next, skip all those things and save it simply. Don't do anything. So that's it. You have created one new object called technology. Okay, you have created one new object called technology. And I told you, right, when you create an object, so Salesforce will create standard fields. These are standard fields. What are those? Created by, last modified by owner name. So name field, label name, you can change it as I mentioned. And currency already enabled for the organization. So currency also one more field will be created. Okay, cool. Next. So as I mentioned, by default, Salesforce will create one page layout. If you want, you can change the label. Okay, and Salesforce by default creates a few buttons. These are all standard buttons. What are those? Accept, delete, clone, edit, delete. Okay, these are the buttons. And among these buttons, you know, this button you can see this right now. This is you are seeing. Okay, that's it. New also you are seeing. Okay, so as of now, whatever we have seen, I explained right now. And once you create a custom object, it should be appended with __ C, as I mentioned already. Okay, and for standard fields, no __. Remember that one. Okay, next, you can delete a custom object also. Here option is there. Clear? Okay, good. Okay, so 1 second, guys, I got a call. 1 second. So,
This conference will now be recorded.
okay. So we have created a technology object like as old. Next, what we need, if we want to enter the data in the technology object, if we want to enter the data in the technology object, we need to create what? Tab. To enter the data into Salesforce on an object, you need to create a tab. So next, create a tab. So for this technology, so okay, first object name is what? Technology. And the next tab, you can create it. And after that one, create a fields. So go to the tabs section, setup, tabs, click on the tabs, and here can you see this tab is for student object, and we are going to create a tab for next object called technology, and select any color. Okay, these are all skipping topics. Okay, at the end we will discuss all about all these topics. As I mentioned, skip, and finally save it. Now you have created one more tab called technologies, and you can see over here. Here there is no place, that is the reason they are displaying here. And if you want to adjust, right, place, so you can adjust by clicking on the plus symbol. These are all completed topics. And customize my tabs. And where is your technologies and students? Both, select both and click on up. You can keep anywhere, save. So your students and technologies both are here. Okay, now next step is what? You have created a tab and you have created an object, and let's try to add fields, or let's try to add records. First add the record for sample purpose, and next we will create the fields. So create a new field, and here what is the technology name? Copy the one. That's it. You can see owner and currency. Okay, under saved like that. Like that, create new technology also. And what is the another technology? SaaS. And now click on the save and new button, guys. Save means, so it will save the record, okay, and it is taking to the list page. But save and new means it will save the record, and again when you click on the new button, it will be like this, right? It will show you like that. You are allowed to create a new record. That is called save and new. Save the existing record, again create a new record. That is the meaning. So click on it. SaaS is saved, and again if you want, you can enter one more record. So for fastness purpose only, okay, so simply without wasting our time, we can click on this one and we can save it. So totally 3 technologies. So this institute is offering those 3 technologies we have added, but for each technology we have added only this data names, but the remaining data we have not added. So now we are going to add the remaining data also. So that means staff list and module list we need to create it. So now here staff list and module list, see here staff list and module list. So how to add these lists? How to add these lists? Tell me, guys. We can create list means a field is there. So what is the field for list adding? Pick list field is there. If you want, you can create a multiple pick list, or if you don't want to create a multiple, so you can go with a normal pick list only. That is up to you. Okay. So currently, so who are the staff? Okay, who are the staff? So giving SalesForce training. So that means maybe one person or more than one person also might be there currently in real time. Okay, so that means it might be, if you select a staff list, Mohan, John or Balu, 3 members also there or 4 members also there, because it is a big institute. So that means we need to select, okay, who are currently there. We need to select those lists. So that means you can create a pick list with multiple pick list, because multiple, so persons you need to select it. Okay, staff list is a pick list and it is a multiple pick list. So let's go to here. What is the object? Technology object, and you need to create a pick list field. What is the field? Staff list. It is a pick list. So pick list, but multiple pick list. So let's create it. Different ways we can create it. You are on what? Object detail page, technology object detail page. Okay, and here under custom fields you can create a new field. So click on new button, and what is the field? Pick list. Select the pick list, click on next button, label staff list, and here you can enter values. Currency is already enabled organization wide. I told you we have yesterday or day before yesterday we have activated multiple currency. That currency is activated for the organization wide, not for the record, not for the one object. So if you enable like that, in all objects, in all records, that currency field will be available. Okay, so it is enabled to this organization. So in this organization, how many business users are working? Many number of business users. That means users are working. How many objects you can create? Many number of objects. So in all objects, so that currency will be enabled. That means in all records you can see that multiple currency. So 3 values, right? Copy it. So put enter. Enter. Okay, 3 values. Next, right now leave it. I will explain this one later during that time. Next, finally save it. That's what we know, right? Follow the same approach. Good. Okay, you have created staff list. So go to tab. Where is the technologies tab? Go over here and go to update one by one AWS. So either inline editor or see here. We have created, see here, we have created what? normal pick list, not a multi-select pick list. Suppose if I given like this, what will happen? Oh, I need to add Ravi, Srinu, Akhil also, right? So what I need to do? I need to go to again that field. How many staffs are there? Open this one. Here, so only Mohan, Jan, Balu, these three persons are teaching only SFDC. But what about other staff? We need to add other staff also. So click on new button and Ravi, Srinu. These two persons are for SAS and Akhil for AWS. Okay, and like that, if any other staff is there, we can add over here. That's it. Okay, now we have added all the staff. Like that, if 20 staffs are there, you can add 20 members over here. Now go back to technologies, go to SFDC, edit it. Now staff for SFDC, Mohan. Okay, like that, go to other staff. It is not a fully requirement. I have completed only half the part of this one. Okay, and AWS. For AWS, Akhil is there. You can select Akhil, save it. For SAS, Ravi, Srinu is there. Select either Ravi or Srinu. These are all active staffs. Currently they are. Okay, what will happen in real time, real world? In real time, real world might be, so I might teach here, or after that one, after few more days, I might teach some other institute. Generally, okay, I'm not talking about me. Generally, how the real time things will happen. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so same way here for SAS technology, right now Ravi and along with Ravi, some other staffs also there. We have not added. So here, what will happen? I told you, right, half part only completed. Actually, for SAS, how many members are there? 2 members are there. But here, how many members we are displaying? 1 member. Is it a right approach? No. So what you need to do? You need to create a multiple pick list. You should not create a single pick list. See here. For SFDC, how many staffs are there? 3 staffs are there. Who are them? Mohan, John, Balu. But here, how many you have added? Only 1 you have added. So what you need to do? So because of the starting dates, definitely you might get confused. That is the reason you might add like this. So I wantedly have added like this. Okay. Now what you can do? I want to change this one to multiple select. Okay. If there is a possibility, then we can change it as a multiple pick list, not a normal pick list, so that you can select how many staffs are there active for this training. Okay, so you need to change this data type, right? So go over here. So what is this one? Check if is there possibility to change this one, edit this one. Okay, here can you see change field type? This is a pick list data type. Okay, change it. Okay, can you see here multi-select pick list? So change this pick list into the multi-select pick list and click on the next button. Okay, so these are all the staff list and visible lines, maximum 3 we can give or 4. Okay, done. No need to do anything, simply. So help text, right? Current active staff trainers for this technology. Okay, save it. That's it, guys. Now I changed this data type from pick list to multi-select pick list. Okay, now go back to tabs. Now you can update the data. This is the right approach. Now, so from this one, you understand how to change the field data type also. Okay, so go to SFDC. Now we have learned. Suppose if I have done any mistake regarding the So technical wise, with respect to our business requirements, and you can correct like this also. So two things I covered within single example. I did this one. How many? So who are the staff for SFDC? Totally right now, Mohan, John, Balu, 3 members are there. You can select John, Balu also. So active staff currently. These are teaching Salesforce in the Vivekananda Institute, Old Class Institute. Can you see staff list? Mohan, Balu, John. Like that. For SAS, how many members are there? Ravi, Srinu, 2 members are there. So you can select like this. Click on this one. And Ravi, Srinu is there teaching. Ravi, Srinu. Okay. So help desk. Currently, active trainers for this technology. So these 2 members are active trainers for this technology. Okay, like that. And for AWS, Achilles. Clear? Let me do. So this is a separate topic, guys. I will show you this one during, I think, after 2 days. Not now. So topic is list views. At that time, I will tell you after completing the record types. So now we can easily see. So if any business receptionist to open these technologies, simply they can see what are the staffs are there. Who are the staffs? SFDC. Mohan is there, Jan is there, Balu is there. So they can see details like this. So if you came for Salesforce technology, they can see SFDC. Oh, these are the staffs are available. Okay. And they can see the batch also. They want to see that thing tomorrow we will see. And also we need to create a module list also. Okay. How many modules are there? So let's create the modules with multiple pick list, because so everyone may join any of the technologies, right? So let's create a multiple pick list. Go to fields, select multiple pick list, and create the new field for module list. So create a field. We will finish this one. These modules not only for Salesforce, for all other technologies, right? Next, for this one, I can give like this, guys. SaaS admin, SaaS development, like that. Okay. Next, AWS admin, like that. I can save it. Okay, cool. Now, next, restrict, remove it. Next, finally save it. So I have entered the values. So you have created a module list also. Currently active modules. So go to technologies. So for SFDC, I'm giving you example. Currently, how many modules we are teaching? Active modules. Okay, all we are teaching all, or not SAS. Okay, from here. Okay. So for SFDC, I have added all the teaching modules. Go to another technology, SAS. Okay, edit this one. SAS admin, SAS development. For SAS, these two are. So once I create, I will explain how the business will work. AWS. Cool, right? Okay, so let's go to the tab. So now you can see, suppose you came for technology to learn some technologies called SFDC technology. Okay, you have asked the receptionist directly. So I want to learn Salesforce technology. Now I'm talking about the business guys. I want to learn Salesforce technology. So I want to learn Lightning also. So in your institute, do you teach Lightning or not? Like that. So they will ask like that. So receptionists don't know about all these things. They can directly open Salesforce, this one record. Okay, by seeing this one, SFDC is there, right? They can open like this and they can see. So they will tell you, this is a business thing. So business receptionist talking to you. So Mohan sir is there, John is there, Balu sir is there. So 3 staffs are there. Currently we are running in our institute, and these 3 staffs are teaching our Salesforce technology, and we are teaching, we are offering admin development integration Lightning. So these are the modules we are offering. And if you are asking any other thing, so like Einstein, so we are not offering the technology. So staff will tell to that student like this. Understand? Now you understand the use case of the creating a separate object for technology. Why I have created a separate technology, I mean separate object for technology. So this is, so because of this one we have created so a separate object for technology. So we can store all the technology related things. So who is teaching and what is the modules, all these kind of things. Clear? Click on go button, you can see all these things. Okay, and if you are interested, so you can just so say okay, I will join, like that. Understand? Like that you can do. So that's why I have created a technology so object, and I stored these details. Come back again. Okay, that's all about. We have learned today so many things, guys. One is again creating an object, creating a tab, creating the fields, multiple select fields, and also we learned changing the field data type. Right now by mistake I have given one data type and I want to change it to some other data type. I showed you how to change also, change data type. Okay, that we have learned. And after that one we have learned business scenarios. Okay, how the business will work. I have explained the business requirement. I have not explained how we have implemented in Salesforce. We are going to see, okay, on Monday. So I have explained the business use case like this. And after that one, we have created one new object technology. And I explained exactly so why we need to create a technology object also. As per the business, so they want to store like these kind of things. That means we need to create an object for that one. I have explained the business use case also for this one. Okay, and Monday, so Saturday, Sunday holidays, guys, we don't have classes. Okay, only 5 days. And during the time of development and during the time of some other topics only I will take weekends. Until then I don't take weekends. And Monday we will see, we will create the remaining things and we will correlate one object to another object. Okay,